Tayo ang kalaban ng langit. Pagsakay natin nag-ulan, ang buang naghinto. I cannot understand. Excellencies, the ambassadors and members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, National Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, Interior and Local Government Officer in Charge, Eduardo Anyo, and the other members of the Cabinet, Philippine National Police Chief, Director General Oscar Albayalde, the officers and staff of the 2018 awardees of the Philippine National Police, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, mga mahal kong pulis, saludo ako sa inyo. I congratulate the men and women of the Philippine National Police as we celebrate the 117th anniversary of the police service. The milestone is proof of your unwavering resolve and commitment to keep our communities, streets and homes safe and secure for more than a century. Today's occasion is also a celebration of your success in cleansing the organizations from scalawags who hamper the PNP's efficiency in performing its mandate to enforce the law and serve our people. Your performance in the past 2 years speak well of your efforts in instituting reforms from within your rank. Because of your tireless dedication, we have apprehended almost 160 illegal drugs personalities in the past 2 years. We have also resolved for more than 600 administrative cases as part of your efforts to cleanse your ranks. Furthermore, we have achieved a total crime solution efficiency rate of 72.13. Kaya ako sumasaludo sa iyo ako kasi believe talaga ako sa iyo. You know, the police can be very good if they want to be good. Yan ang nakikita ko for the 23 years I've been mayor of the city supervising a police force. At kung meron namang iba, if they wanted to be on the wrong side of life, well, those, at least for my city, sometimes you lose your pants, sometimes you lose your life. Furthermore, due to your persistent efforts to fulfill your mandate to maintain law and order across the country, you have a very happy population na nagkaroon pa ng parang utang na loob. At tama naman. And during the days of your need, you had the support of the Filipino people. Kaya nakita ninyo kayo, wag ninyong pagsayangan. Do not waste the feeling of being great as a Filipino, proud of the police, at yung iba sisirain lang. You know, yung mga, hindi kayo, you're not here. I think nobody is here. But yung pumunta sa opisina ko kahapon, you know, the warning does not make any distinction. And I say that government or I, the worker of government in charge of the enforcement of the law overall, may I just also remind you that we have a policy. We do not destroy nations. We protect and serve our nation. We have to prepare the world of our descendants for tomorrow. If we cannot do something now to drugs, your grandchildren will suffer. And we would have left a life and a nation to them that is still in shambles. I have taken unto myself the full responsibility and assume all in the campaign against drugs. Again, I'd like to repeat it again and again and again so that malaman ng mga kriminal na if there were no arrests made in the previous regime, I do not particularize any administration. Sabi nila na walang patay, walang naaresto, walang ginawa ang pulis. Kasi ganito yan. The moment and the only leverage, sabihin a prosecutor, believe me, I cannot impose a lie on the Filipino nation. But when I was a prosecutor, I could sense na kung may success story ang police in the raid sa trabaho, they are deathly afraid also of the counter charges. And I would not hesitate and dare say na ang panlaban kasi nila is to file a counter charge. The drug people have all the money, but once a police is suspended, as a matter of course, wala naman tayong magawa. The law says that you are charged, you are suspended. Kaya ang police takot magkakaso because the moment, the day the order comes for them, suspending them from the force, on that day, wala na kayong pagkain at ang mga anak ninyo minsan ang pag-aaral na puputol. Ganon ang sekreto dyan. Would you believe that is 1,600,000 addicts, victims of drugs, reduced to slavery by a few people, slavery to a chemical called shabu, and they would have lost their present and future. Life is not fair. Some make it harder for people to make good. Yung mga anak, and I pity them, I do not make the last stand. I don't know who would be the president next. Pero kung kanon lang rin na matakot sa droga at they were able to hide successfully the fact that they had contaminated millions of Filipinos. There were no prosecutions, no big time. Used to be millions. Now it is billions. You know, drug people, when you earn 1 billion, that is my donation to you for your life. If you run 1 billion industry in my country, I will not let it pass. Either you kill me or I will kill you all. I do not give a shit about criticism. For criticisms, after all, do not make a country progress. And criticisms for na yung politika, they cannot accept defeat. And other governments here comes one president berating me in public, in a public forum. So he invited my insult. And he had it coming. And it was a dirty word. And I said, I don't give. For after all, when this country collapses under the weight of crime, and it was only after drug was reduced to the barest minimum, our country improved in the peace and order condition. Kung hinayaan ko yon, tinago ko rin. And this 1,600,000 that they surrendered, look at the surrenderies now. They are skinny, they are sick, they do nothing, they are zombies. And they have to commit crime because they do not have the money. And when the craving for a fix is there, time cannot be far behind. And even kill pregnant prosecutors and the human rights. For all of it, never raise hell. But when you kill a criminal, a drug addict, a pusher, a drug lord, becomes screening. So I asked them, sino ba ang niloloko ninyo? You threaten me with an ICC case. You think that, look, I have hit the firewall. I cannot run again. For all intents and purposes, actually, I am a lame duck president. If you're talking about politics, okay. Will not interfere anyway, because after this, I cannot even run for a barangay captain. I have reached my limits. But you brought, I will not stretch my patience with you. Either we stop this during my term, do not worry about me. I can take care of myself. Just do your duty. I need not lecture to you. I was your professor in the police academy. You had 2 years of study about human rights. When is there a time to kill? And when is it okay for you to just hang on and keep your peace? The rule is, when your life is in danger, and you feel that really you will die and leave a family fatherless, do not hesitate to kill. Do not hesitate because of case. If you do your duty in accordance with the law, and you know that, when your life is in danger, you stick to the law. Never mind the idiots about the human rights. But I will be here, as a president. I will never allow you to go to jail. Just do your duty. Wala kayong isipin. I will provide a lawyer for you. You have to do is call the police office. I have a small cubicle there, manned by police and military. And that unit takes care of police and soldiers who find themselves in a fix. And I will provide you the law. For policemen, pag nasuspend kayo, duty connected, in all good faith, it's all work. Never mind. I will pay you when you are suspended so that you can still bring money to your family. And I will hire the lawyer, or if you want a lawyer of your choice, tell the military, pasa ninyo, and let the word, you can choose your, counsel is really something of trust. Then I can have a billing system schedule. Just tell them that, no, the mayor will pay you. But, there is this reasonable, unless COA would start to, again, tinker with our work. And as we know, we are bound by the law to follow the auditing rules. Maybe I will bargain. If he asks for 50,000 for disability, and you make it for 35 or 30. Anyway, this guy is doing it in the name of public service. Kaya I have to have a strong police and a strong military. And the spectacle of a case that you will go hungry and go to jail, that's nothing. I will provide a lawyer. And I will see to it that he will defend you on the principles of performance of duty or self-defense. Mamili ka dyan, both are grounds for a criminal exemption. Sa totoo lang, just let the truth come out. Kung sa trabaho niya, pag nakatutok ang baril yan, o may batong hawak, hindi ka pa nakahawak na mo ihampas sa ulo mo, why do you think fracture in the head cannot kill you? I said, there's no firearm there. Let your lawyer decide. I cannot attend to all your cases. Gusto ko tulong mag-review, but I simply do not have time to do. I do not want a police force that's corrupt. If you are into drugs, the possibility is great that I will be after you. And I said, you might lose your funds, including your life. Double the hate because you are in government service and you do drugs. Pero kung trabaho lang, the way we love our country with fervor, your line up there, I'm talking, just consider me a co-worker of government like I just happen to be there holding office and deciding some of the things that would affect the destiny of this country. I would like to emphasize that the PNP has the government's full support, and this administration is fully committed to enhance your capabilities. In fact, we have allotted more than 2 billion pesos for the PNP Capability Enhancement Plan.